This mod review is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. So guys, today we're going to take a look at the Animal Pen extension update. So typically I don't do videos on mod updates unless there's something fairly significant that happens. And that is the exact case as is with the Animal Pen extension mod by GTX. That is, prior to the update this week, you had to go into Giant's Editor to add the Animal Pen extension to animal placeables that did not previously support it. So any in-game animal placeable, for example, these right here, any of these in-game placeables are already going to work with the Animal Pen extension mod, just because GTX has basically built-in support for those. But custom animal pens, like those here, like this cow pasture, which I just downloaded off the mod hub, or these custom pens that are here on the Old Stream Farm map, those by default will not support the Animal Pen extension features until today. That is right. We now can use Animal Pen extension without using Giant's Editor, provide us an easy way to fill our water troughs. The only thing you need to do is activate the mod in your mods folder, fire up the game, and if you go to your animal areas, somewhere around the middle of the animal area, you're going to have to walk around and look. You will find this right here. Now, it just so happens that for this pig area, the valve and the spout are basically right here by the water trough. That is not always the case. Let's go over here, for example, to the cow pen here on the Old Streams farm. And you'll see one of them is right over here, kind of in the manure area. And this map actually has a second cow pen right here, and it's right here literally in the middle of this pasture. And then the sheep area, basically here is the valve and spout. So what do you do? So first off, you need to familiarize yourself and know where is the animal water trough. Also, where is the trigger to buy your animals? So our trigger to buy our animals is right here. And of course, we buy our animals with the R key. This is very, very important. Do not put the water valve next to or inside of the animal dialogue trigger. You're going to run into some pretty major issues. You're going to want this valve somewhere away from that trigger. We're going to put ours right here between these two windows. This is how you do it. You walk up to these objects, and you see in your F1 menu R to customize. So let's hit R. Our camera immediately changes to this type of an angle. And then we have various controls. Using the mouse wheel now, and I'm moving the valve up and down. We have quite the long pipe, but we can get it up out of the ground. We can left click, and then we can move our mouse to move the valve around. It's a little clunky. GTX acknowledges it's a little clunky to move this around. It would have been cool if he'd have figured out how to maybe use keyboard controls to get this to move around, but still, it's not that bad. Now we want to use the right mouse button, and then we can move the mouse left and right to rotate it. And you can see in the F1 menu, we do have our degrees of rotation. Want to fine tune this, we get it down to 90 degrees. Left click, get it closer to the building. And we want to change our camera. So we want to hit C to select camera. We get a different camera view, so now we can reposition this to be kind of more toward the middle. Get a different camera view. And we can then left control Q and E to kind of zoom in and out of the camera. Want to lower that down a little bit into the ground. About right here, get it kind of even with the windowsill. Now when we're happy with that placement, we want to hit G to select the spout. Let's zoom out. Left control E. Control Q. Zoom out. Left mouse button. And let's move this over here to the water trough. And then we can decide where we want to position this. I want to position it right about here. I want to right click and I want to rotate it. I want to get to 180 degrees. I want to scroll it down a little bit. Let's change our camera angle just to see how things look. Things look pretty good. And at this point, we basically need to decide, are we done? Once we confirm this location, it is fixed. Cannot change it at this point. So let's hit enter to confirm. It says, are you sure this actually cannot be undone? Yes. Okay, let's go see how we did. Here's our water spout. Over here. Here's our water valve. Let's buy a couple sheep. Now that we have some sheep, let's give them some water. There you go. We didn't use Giant's Editor for 1 minute. Let's go try this other one. Okay, so here is the water spout, or water trough. Let's go over here. Let's hit R to customize. Let's move our valve. Remember, we want to be careful not to put it where the animal buy trigger is. Let's just stick it right here, just for these demonstration purposes. Fill it up. Camera angle. Hit G to change. Water trough. Check the camera. Kind of centered. Hit enter to confirm. Can't be undone. Go check out our work. Here's the valve. Here's the water trough. Buy a few. Oh, Bussy, get out of my way. And now we can hit R. Start filling. There you go. If we look at the F1 menu, or the animal menu, you'll see the water is going up. See, we have 1,200 liters of water for our sheep, 3,200 liters of water for our cows, and there you go. Now let me go up here, and I'll show you one that I did right before I started recording. This is a modded cow pen, and I put the fill spout right there, and then I put the water spout right here. I thought that was a great spot for it. What I ran into the problem is R. I was having a problem. It looks like it'll let me do it now, But basically, I was having a problem because I wasn't getting the start filling option because I think it was too close to the animal dialogue trigger. I was basically getting something like that, except I never had the right here at the valve. And I hit R, and it goes the animal dealer. So be very, very careful. We're going to put one down here just to show you how it looks. This is, again, this is the modded cow pasture. Let's put it right down. And now we're going to have to go over here and look for the valve. We don't really know where it's going to be. Somewhere around the middle of the mod. We'll have to walk around and look for it. So there it is. Again, R to customize. This thing wherever you want. Hit G. Left clicking, and now I am using the scroll wheel or the mouse left and right. Right click to rotate. Center button up and down. Hit G. Confirm. And we're done. Now the valve and the spout are moved. There's the spout. There's the valve. Of course, you need water. You need animals before you can get water. Start filling. All without the use of Giants Editor. This is only available on the update to the Animal Pen extension. I believe that is version 1.1. Now, the Animal Pen extension does bring the capability of doing water for your chickens, but if you have a custom chicken pen, that functionality does not get added. So here is a custom chicken pen. See, we don't have that capability. We go in here and we get an in-game chicken pen and put it down. We can come over here and we can basically add pipeline for our water trough for our chicken, because see, there's now a water trough for our chicken area. That capability is not in the update. It doesn't add that water trough functionality to chickens, modded chicken pens, unless it's been built into the map. But you do now have the ability, without the use of Giants Editor, to add the water trough capability to any in-game placeable or in-map custom animal placeable or modded animal placeable that doesn't previously support the Animal Pen extension mod. Guys, hope you liked the update. If you did, let me know in the comments. What do you think of the updated Animal Pen extension mod? Were you able to get this added to your animal pens using Giants Editor before? And if you had issues getting that done before, now you can do it without needing to go into Giants Editor. So until next time, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.